Hi, I'm Rick Erwin, President of Audience Solutions at Acxiom, here with the ARF at CES.
Tell me a bit of your story. How do you find yourself here?
I'm somebody who had intended to spend their whole career in consumer brand management. The thing was, in 1990, was data. Ever since then, following the data to the audience to the media. And today, it means all forms of media. Virtually every form of media has digitized, and when a form of media digitizes, it becomes addressable at the household level, and when it becomes addressable at the household level, it becomes audience-driven, not media-driven.
How do you do it today?
So today, it's all about three things. Recognition. What is recognition? Recognition means when a consumer identity presents itself to the world in a context where advertising is permissible and appropriate, one must be able to resolve that identity back to an authenticated individual who can be marketed to in a relevant manner. That's the key. So recognition. Connectivity. What does connectivity mean? Connectivity means the process of marketing has always been about media connected to individuals at a point where they can be receptive to a relevant message. Now, connectivity means connecting people, devices, and media, wherever they are, wherever they need to receive a message. So connectivity. Third thing is maybe the most important of all and the least understood, which is data stewardship. And so data stewardship is no better discussed than in the context of the Internet of Things. Data stewardship is...
Yeah, I applaud that word, stewardship.
It's about our company's genetic makeup is about ensuring that data is used correctly, permissibly, not responsibly, not just according to the law, but according to what's right for everyone involved, including consumers. And so that's one of the reasons why our brand has endured for more than 4 decades, because data stewardship came first.
So along the way, I mean, you've been in the industry for a number of years, like I have, and any failures?
I think the history of marketing tells us that the best marketing isn't born from a never-ending series of home runs. It's born from pushing the envelope and trying new things and sometimes coming up short, but ultimately winning in the end. I think the best example of that is something that we're seeing now is addressable and advanced television advertising. My first foray into addressable and advanced television advertising was in 2004. That must have been one of those things that you could say was a misstep or a failure. It delivered us to where we are today, and where we are today is we are performing hundreds and hundreds of addressable and data-driven television advertising campaigns every year at Acxiom. We wouldn't be doing that had we not made some of those mistakes.
I found a couple interesting quotes. One that you said was, data as it's being used today falls short.
Falls short because until we've optimized, we will always fall short. But one way it falls short is every television advertising campaign should rely on household level audience data, and it doesn't. We're not even close.
What's your perspective on ad blocking?
We're strong believers in balance, but we also believe that the ad blocking discussion that's taking place today is not the massive crisis that some portray it as. What some of the shortcomings are with data today, using data to make better marketing decisions should be, for advertisers and their agencies, like flicking a light switch on. Today, data in advertising, particularly data in advanced television, it isn't that easy. That's a problem. We will make data a ubiquitous, always on, easily used utility.
What would you say your biggest success was in 2015?
Joining this great company, Acxiom. A strong believer in what we are setting about to do, and so that was my biggest success.
Say a little bit about nonprofits.
I always believe that it's important that we all, that business executives particularly, devote a portion of their time and energy to causes that need people to donate time and money and energy, and so that's why I do that. But I've also always tried to be a part of companies that care about that. The fact that I can use the resources and talents of my company and its data and its expertise and its marketing technology to help the Shed Aquarium advance that mission is what really drives me. And the same belief drives my involvement with the Chicago Youth Centers, where many underserved kids around Chicagoland would never have the opportunity to connect with their communities and with safety and the things that make them productive members of our society later on, unless they had this organization behind them. And the data that Acxiom has and all of our capabilities can help that organization advance its mission. That makes me really excited.
How does that work?
It's a lot of different ways, but our data can be used, our audience data can be used to identify people who share a passion for youth causes, and then connecting Chicago Youth Centers
That's very cool.
with those audiences in a way that isn't, it may be about fundraising, or more importantly, it may be about engagement to widen the community. And so that's
What a great example.
that's how Data for Good at Acxiom works, and it's not Rick Erwin, it's our whole enterprise invites everyone that works for Acxiom to find that community passion and bring Data for Good to that.
Okay, so a prediction.
By whatever measure we choose, by this time next year, we will no longer be talking about addressable television advertising that way, but we will have embraced audience-based television advertising in a way that resembles database marketing by this time next year.
It's been
Very
wonderful
nice
to
to
meet you,
talk
and
to you.
congratulations on all your nonprofit work
Thank
as
you
well.
so much.
That's really, really impressive.
Thank you so much.